Hey guys, welcome back to We Watch Movie. I'm Mike, he's Jay, and Joe's here. We're doing Friends of Wham continues. We got another awesome reviewer. His name's Joe Caldwell. He does horror reviews, and what's so great about Joe is the fact that this dude knows horror. I mean, he does mostly strictly horror reviews, and he does pretty much everything that comes out. Video on demand releases, small releases, classic releases, stuff like that.
He does a really good. He's like a really good in-depth analysis of all of these horror movies, which is really awesome.
Yeah, and it's the thing that attracts me to his channel. Is attraction. No, what attracts me to his channel, I watch most of his videos, is that it's just, you know exactly what you're going to get. Like, he's not trying to do anything outside of anything weird or anything like that. He straight up gives you the review, and he gives you, like you said, an in-depth analysis of it. He's an awesome reviewer. Anytime I watch a horror movie, I'll check and see if he did a horror movie review for it. And he's just a really good friend.
I also like the idea. I like the fact that he does his stuff in black and white. It's got that Clerksy feel. I like it.
Yeah, definitely.
I like that. It's really underspoken, but it actually makes you focus more on him when he's talking and stuff, which I like. So.
Yeah, and all the time he comes up with shit I didn't even think about with movies, stuff like that, cool ideas and stuff like that. So, without further...
I'm just going to say one more thing. If we keep doing this Friends of Wham, then we're going to send everybody a ring.
Without further ado, guys, here's Joe Caldwell reviewing a horror movie for you. It's perfect for Halloween month, and here he goes.
Stay tuned.
Here he goes. Here he goes.
Hello, my name is Joe Caldwell, and I'm here as part of the Friends of We Watch the Movie series. I've known Mike and Jay for a while online, before they had 100 subs, before I had 100 subs. We were talking about Netflix movies. I talk to Mike all the time on Facebook. We're both part of We Live Film. Here, part of, celebrating their success. I knew they'd be successful, and their channel has taken off, and I'm glad to be here celebrating that. And what I brought to celebrate with is some 27-year-old cheese in the form of the movie you might have heard of before called Chopping Mall. I saw this movie originally in the theaters as a kid. I guess when it was originally released, it was called Killbots. I did not remember that. But the film was directed by Jim Wynorski and produced by Roger Corman's wife. I believe her name was Jill. And of course, Roger Corman himself is, behind the scenes here someplace. And the story is so basic 80s cheesiness. It's about these security robots that are, put into this mall as the new security system. And of course, what could go wrong with new security robots at a mall? And then you have your teenagers just partying down in the furniture store, using it like a house, drinking beer, of course, on the Friday night when the mall closes. Of course, the new security robots are there, the Killbots. I never referred to them as that in the movie, but that's what they're titled as in the effects. And basically, they're these kind of squarish robots on little tank treads, and they have like 4 little arms. And the way they do it is pretty cool, but the film itself doesn't take itself too seriously, so it's able to kind of get away with it. The stuff I liked about this film is pretty basic. It's like looking in a time machine back at the 80s, an 80s mall. They had a licorice pizza in this movie, and I started laughing. Killbots look cool. They're funny. Armed to the teeth. Literally, I was like, I don't think the mall security needs that much ammunition. Sleep darts, electricity, explosives, freaking lasers. And there's some good kills throughout the movie. They're not the greatest kills, but, they definitely add some spice to the movie. And the script does have a few funny moments. Like I said, it doesn't take itself too seriously. It knows what it is. It's a bulky robot chasing people in an old 80s mall. And even though the mall was an old 80s mall back then when they filmed it, I think they still knew it was cheesy. Overall, the script's bad. The acting's bad. The way it was filmed is pretty shoddy. It doesn't look that good. The transfer, at least I saw. The robots, there's no CGI in this movie at all. They're all practical. And, if you think about just a cheesy big square robot, how hard would that be to hide in a mall in like some little corner where it couldn't get? Whatever, don't think too much into it or I'll ruin the whole thing. And of course, if you don't like the cheesy 80s, party people in a movie, the nerd, the girl with the big jugs, all that stuff, you're not going to like this. Drinking beer, smoking cigarettes, getting killed. My biggest complaint with the film, though, is it just took too damn long to get to killing people. They kill a few people at the beginning. It's kind of slow. And of course, you have to, have the build up to the kids partying at the mall. And then, of course, the robots go into full kill mode. It just took too long to get to the fighting with the kids. Once it gets there, it's pretty good because the kids have assault rifles because, back in the 80s, you could get assault rifle in the freaking mall. It was no big deal. So they fight the robots back and forth. The robots have lasers. They have assault rifles, blah, blah, blah. And, it gets pretty crazy and pretty entertaining from there. A little extra cheese at the end. So in summary, if you want something funny, if you want something cheesy, this is the good movie for you. If you want a perfectly well-made film that's totally logical and makes complete sense, this isn't it. I'm going to give it a 2 out of 5 stars. 2 just because it's kind of funny. It's really a bad movie. Not as bad as some of them, especially some from the 80s, but it's still a pretty bad movie. The Killbots are kind of cheesy. And overall, it just took too long to get to the killing. And once it got there, it was good, but not that good. So thanks for watching this review. Tell me below if you've seen Chopping Mall. And if you haven't subscribed to Mike and Jay's channel, We Watch the Movie, click that subscribe button. You can always come visit me at my channel, Caldwell3. There'll be a link below. And see you guys soon. Have a happy Halloween.
We watched a movie. Yeah. We watched a movie.